Hello guys, in this video I'd just like to show you something that I was very surprised that a lot of people don't seem to know. So this is in Elisa's story during the Nagoya sequence. There's a set of 3 missions where you have to go through the Nagoya sewers into the chemical factory and try and rescue Commander Isogai. So by default, here's what happens. Just gonna skipping through the unnecessary text. Yeah, so after the first sewer mission, we are still in the sewers, and here we're trying to find a way above ground, right? Load already. Jesus. So it appears that we're at a dead end. Everybody's gonna look at Ryogo. This is what happens. Ryogo is stuck on foot. And these wanzers are already onto us. Maybe ran into a mouse. So here the mission is really difficult because you only get to select 3 people. And Ryogo is on foot, which means almost guaranteed he's gonna die. Additionally, the 3 wanzers that we are allowed to deploy are at the bottom there. So there's very little you can do until Ryogo gets to the designated location. And oftentimes he can just die, so that's why this mission becomes extremely difficult like this. Fortunately, those wanzers, they focus on just getting into position for the first few turns. So it's not as if it's impossible, but it becomes extremely difficult, especially if you're going for a platinum medal. Okay, so Ryogo presses the switch and finally it raises the platform so our wanzers can get in on the action. So you don't have to do this. And this is what most people seem to not know. Kind of a sneaky move, but oh well. I have mixed thoughts about this. You go into the network, select forum, Japan, government, NTJ as a what national traffic something something. Go into project and we select Nagoya. Blah blah blah, none of this matters. We want to download this blueprint. Password is WNTJ. And here we get some dialogue. Alright, let's get out of here. That's all we needed. And that actually changes the mission configuration. I was just completely shocked the first time I found out because pretty much for most of the game there is no direct correlation. There's no direct relation between the internal internet, what's it called? Tenmo and the actual gameplay, you know? So you can ignore it for the most part. In fact, you can 100% ignore it, and it's not going to matter. You won't get the Hoshun, you won't get this, but it's not as if you literally can't do any of the missions. But in this case, it has a very important effect on the mission. So that's what really surprised me the first time I found out. So far the cutscene is the same. This is where Miho chips in. This is where the blueprints come in handy. She actually memorized the damn blueprint? I'm very shocked that a game that only fits in one CD manages to accomplish so many cutscenes, including branching paths like this. Two different cutscenes for two different scenarios. Not to mention the fact that there are two completely different scenarios gameplay-wise as well. Lisa's story with 60 missions and Emma's story with 70 missions. Now we're able to select 4 wanzers. Just for that alone, it makes it infinitely easier. Enemies are all the same, and the enemy AI is also the same. So they, on their first turn, will focus on getting into position, which just pretty much hands you the advantage. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show. This mission doesn't have to be as difficult as people think it is. Alright, hope you guys found this informative. Thanks for watching.